Girl bosses drink coffee. That should be a quote. Girl bosses drink coffee. I'm gonna make it a quote. It's happening. Girl bosses drink coffee, okay? It's a thing. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about this one because this is my second sip and chat. If you're unfamiliar with the concept of sipping and chatting, it's basically where you sip a drink and you chat about life things. So today I have a coffee. I'm hoping that it's just going to last me for this whole little mini, I don't want to say rant, positive rant, but I'm going to go on about how to be a girl boss. And the first thing I want to do is get really clear on what exactly a girl boss is. So there's loads of definitions of it. The term obviously kind of originated from Sophia Amoruso's Netflix series, but her book First and Foremost. The definition of it is kind of like fluid. So my definition of a girl boss is a badass female who recognises her own badassness and empowers herself and other badass females by working for herself or doing something and everything for herself. I'm sorry, but I just explained the term by just explaining the term. It basically is a really positive term, and you know, it's just something that you can identify as through your work and through your craft. And you know, there's no rules to it. There's no rules to anything in this life, to be perfectly honest. Today, I just wanted to share a few tips on how to be a girl boss. So my first tip is don't compare yourself to others. This is important. This is something that we all need to be aware of. You are unique. You are you. There is no other person in this world, in this universe, who is you. You're the only person who does the things you do, says the things you do, looks the way you do, dresses the way you do. You are the only you that there is and there ever will be, which is actually a quote from You Are a Badass. Well, don't go on Instagram and scroll down and be like, she's so pretty and a boyfriend who looks like that. I'm encouraging you to stop doing that because it's just not going to get you anywhere. Yeah, everyone has other amazing things going on, but so do you, and you are sitting there as someone who no one else gets to be. If you're going to remember anything, I'm probably going to say that a lot, so there's going to be a lot of things to remember, but if you're going to remember anything, then make it that you shouldn't compare yourself to anyone else. Just compare yourself to the person you were yesterday and you'll feel amazing. So that kind of nicely leads on to the next tip, which is to be true to yourself. When I started 2018, I decided that my motto of the year, the thing that I was going to try and implement into my life, was being more true to myself. I spent 2017 really struggling because I was putting my own needs and wants and desires to one side and letting everyone else's perceptions of what I should be and what I am cloud over all of that. So coming into this year, I decided that my life motto was do you. I feel like that is one of the biggest things that has made me into more of a girl boss today. I know that whatever it is I'm doing is for me, and that is essentially working for yourself, on yourself. Being true to yourself encourages all of the selves, self-love, self-confidence, self-acceptance. If you want all the selves, because we all want all the selves, I think being a girl boss can simply be defined as having all the selves. Jumping into tomorrow, think about, am I doing this because I want to do it? And if not, then just scrap it, honey, scrap it. Something that I think we miss out a lot on being a girl boss, it's not all about me all the time. Part of being a girl boss is about being able to encourage other girl bosses or other people just in general. Think about it like we're all queens and we should be lifting each other's crowns. And yeah, I'm just going to keep saying quotes and cliches because that is basically who I am. If you want to be able to call yourself a girl boss and think about how much of an impact that has on you, that positive impact, and try and share it with as many people as you can. If we were all doing it, then it would just be such an amazing world. So yeah, share it, and it's just about, it's going to make you feel so much better if you can help someone else to feel better too. Another tip on how to be a girl boss is to treat yourself. Don't allow things to happen and to pass by, and to achievements and things that you've done to just be like, oh yeah, I did that. Oh yeah, it was no big deal. Everything that you do is a big deal. The fact that you sit there and write a chapter of a book, or you take one photo, or you, I don't know, whatever it is that your craft is, the fact that you do even the slightest thing towards that is a massive deal, and you deserve to party and celebrate and just reward yourself as much as you can, because it's just a good thing to do. Don't ever let your achievements pass you by. Always celebrate them. Every tiny victory should be celebrated, and by doing that you're going to build up your self-confidence and your self-love and all the self. So another tip on how to be a girl boss is to wake earlier than other people normally would, earlier than you normally would. So if you wake up at 7 o'clock at the moment, try to wake up a little bit earlier than that, maybe 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, by simply just being like, right, I'm up, I'm awake. That's not really going to do anything, because if you're waking up and you haven't got a purpose, you haven't got a reason to be awake, you're just going to feel really rubbish about yourself, and you're just going to want to go back to bed. So the chances are that you've got something that you're thinking, this is something I want to start doing more often, this is the thing, this is my craft, this is what I want. And waking up earlier when there's no one else awake and it's just you, it is the perfect time to do it, whether you're considering yourself a night owl or what. It doesn't really matter. Waking up earlier is the way forward. So another tip on being a girl boss is reading self-development books written by fellow girl bosses. So of course you've got Actual Girl Boss, the book by Sophia Amoruso. You've also got books like You're a Badass by Jen Sincero, which I talk about all the time, Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, and it's just going to make you feel better, so go ahead and read those books. Get yourself reading more often and get involved with this, because it's just going to, hearing someone else tell you things and hearing someone else give you advice that you can't necessarily give to yourself, it's just like refreshing, and it's just going to stay with you. So this is something that is going to definitely get you inspired. It's just something that all girl bosses do, so if you want to join in on the trend, then you should. So I think one of the biggest tips that I'm going to give today, to do the things that make you feel joy. And I want to repeat that because it's like so important and complicated but simple. Do the things that make you feel joy. Do the things that make you feel like, oh my gosh, like this is why I'm living this life. This is what I'm here to do, and this is what I want from my world and from my life. And it's a beautiful prospect, and it's amazing, and it's like, yeah, I can do that, I can totally do that, of course I can do that. But you don't really realise how much of our life is ruled by other people, and you probably are sitting there thinking, my craft, my thing, the thing that is going to get me out of bed earlier in the morning is something that my parents or my siblings or my cousins or my grandparents or my friend, my best friend or my boyfriend or my partner or whatever, or my dog, they're not going to approve of it, they're not going to like it, they're going to say that's not for you, or that's too risky, or whatever. And you know, if you want to be able to consider yourself a true girl boss, you really need to get into the habit of saying to these people, or just thinking to yourself, more importantly, I don't really care at all, and that is it. It's as simple as that. This is your life, and you're here for however long you're here for, and it doesn't matter if Bob thinks that you should be a writer, or if Sally is convinced that you're not fit for parenthood. The point is that if you want it, if you are craving it, if it's what's calling you, then you need to go after it, regardless of what anyone else has to say. That is pretty much the biggest thing that I'm ever going to say to you, probably ever, is you've got to get real. You've got to shift your mindset to, yeah, I care about you and I care about your opinion, but it's not going to stop me from going after the life that I want. And it can't get more simple than that. And I understand that it's not simple, but it is simple, and I'm not going to get into it because that could be another video in itself. So leading on from that, another tip, learn to say no to things that are not meant for you. One of my all-time favourite quotes, and the quote for this video is, I am learning to love the sound of my feet walking away from things not meant for me. It just perfectly sums this point up, and you basically need to be able to say no to things that don't make you think, oh my goodness, like yes. If you are even a slightest bit doubtful about something, about a situation or a person or an anything, then don't do it, because it's just gonna be a drain, and you don't want to drain your energy by putting it into something that doesn't spark joy. So yeah, just don't do that. So that's kind of it. If you have any more questions, then feel free to comment or come find me at my website laurynashleigh.com, or you know, I have like all the social medias. Find me on one of those and let me know what you have to say. Don't forget to like this video if you actually liked this video. Subscribe to my channel for more awesome content every single week because we're consistent like that. Love yourself. I love you lots and lots, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!